Howdy, hello, good morning, good afternoon. Glad you're here for a mindful, calming, peaceful, but yet challenging indoor cycling ride. Today's ride is about 45 minutes with a little bit of time for cool down. So let's go ahead and get on our bikes. And let's just pedal nice and easy, very slowly, very light resistance. We're not trying to challenge the muscles just yet. We're just trying to warm up, get a little fluidity into our legs. That's all we're trying to do. If you like, sit up nice and tall like I am. And just let your arms fall. Let your shoulders relax. Take some nice deep breaths from the belly. Maybe shake out your arms a little bit. Our goal today is to ride with mindfulness, being as present as possible. We'll use the feelings in the legs. We'll use the heart rate and the breathing as a way to be present. Let's come back down to the handlebars now. Just rest your hands on the handlebars. Keep a slight bend in the elbows. Let your shoulders stay relaxed and away from the ears. Keeping our resistance very light. We're not working yet. Just trying to get a little warmth into the muscles, get some fluidity, some suppleness. In our classes, we like to be as focused as possible, but also work very hard. In fact, those two go together very nicely. I'll guide you to be as present as possible. And I'll speak with a nice, relaxed voice. I often tell people what we do is very much like yoga. Same mindset, just a different movement form. Same body, same breath. Stress and be present. So let's just see if we can sense the muscles in the legs working at a very low level now. As we ride today, I want you to always try to remember to keep your shoulders relaxed, your elbows slightly bent, your hands just resting on the handlebars, and your neck relatively aligned with the spine so that we end up with about a 5 to 10 foot focal point ahead of us. That gives us a nice cycling position, allows us to engage the muscles properly. Keeping the same extremely light resistance, let's bring our pedal speed up now. We want to get to around 93 RPM. Simply by speeding up the legs, not changing the resistance, just speeding up the legs, we've brought in just a little more work into the muscles. And in doing so, the heart rate will pick up a little bit, and your breathing will pick up a little bit. At any time today, if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. You can just be with the music and the body as it works. Let's sit up again, nice and tall. Noticing our breath. Noticing any warmth coming into the body or the legs. Returning to the handlebars now, resting the hands lightly on the bars. Bring your leg speed back up to around 90 RPM. And this time let's focus on keeping the hips nice and stable on the saddle. If you look at me, you'll see my hips aren't bouncing. There's no stabbing motion with the legs. You know, you see that a lot. Kind of a pushing or stabbing at the pedals. What we want is a nice, smooth engagement all the way around the circle. And if the hips are bouncing, that means we're probably stabbing at the pedals a little bit and slightly lifting the hip off the saddle. So notice that throughout today's class. If you're bouncing, try to settle the hips down and learn to feel that full circle pedal stroke. All right, we should be feeling pretty warm right now. We're going to stay at this resistance and add even more pedal speed. But before we do, let's check in with our posture again. The key to good cycling is to keep the upper body calm and relaxed. All right, we're going to punch this up to 103 or 4 RPM. It'll be the rhythm of the song. So I'll give you a few seconds to listen, process the rhythm, and then output it to the legs. That's a great mind-body practice. I'll count you down into speeding up. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg speed up. slow your legs down. Notice what that did to your breathing and your heart rate. Now, how'd you do? Did you bounce on the saddle a little bit? If so, we'll work on keeping the hips nice and steady. If that hurt your legs, really serious discomfort, you have too much resistance on. This is what we call spinning at a high cadence with low resistance. And surprisingly, it brings the heart rate up, doesn't it? Let's try it again. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Accelerate those legs again, and this time watch my hips. See how they're stable on the saddle? Just count that rhythm in your head. And try to get your feet on that rhythm. The more relaxed the hands are, the more relaxed the arms and upper body are, the easier it is to be fluid and smooth with your pedal stroke. All right, slow your legs down again. Okay, we're fully warmed up now. A little bit of sweat I can feel on my forehead. My breathing is accelerated. How about you? All right, we're going to work on slower cadence, heavier resistance. In other words, climbing. This will be a 2-song climb. We're not going to come out of the saddle on this climb. Well, maybe we will. Not the first song anyway. So let's add in some resistance that makes it feel like we've encountered an uphill incline. Very clear rhythm here, so I'm going to give you 15 seconds to be as present as possible. Be one with this rhythm and output it using the muscles of your legs. This should start to feel challenging, and your heart rate will be coming up now. This is where it's really important. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Relax the belly so you can pull that air in using the diaphragm. Mind starts to wander, which it will do. We can always come back to the music, the sensation of the muscles working. Just noticing the wandering mind puts you well ahead of most people. That's the first step. We often just start to wander and never notice it's happening. Okay, keep the same resistance. Slow your legs way down. Take a check. What's your breathing doing? On a 0 or 1 to 10 scale, 1 being you can speak totally normally, 10 being you can't say a word because you're so out of breath. Where are you on that scale right now? I'm at about 4 or 5. Let's reach down. Add more resistance, so we're making the hill steeper now. It's now harder to fight against gravity. And let's get about 60 RPM. You notice I put my hands in the middle when we're climbing. The reason I do that is because if I'm down here or over here, my back is at a lower angle. If I put my hands here, my back is at a more upright angle. And when my back's more upright, I'm more able to engage the lower back and the hips and the glutes in that very top part of the pedal stroke. This is challenging. I'm starting to sweat. I'm getting out of breath. So for me, this combination of cadence and the resistance I have on is causing really strong discomfort in the muscles of my legs. Be able to tell that, but one of the great things about cycling is that it's very smooth and powerful. You can probably see there's a torquing motion in my hips. It translates up the spine a little bit to the shoulders. I'm not doing that on purpose. It's a result of engaging the hips, glutes, lower back over the top part of the pedal stroke. Now ease your resistance well off. Now we're at the top of that hill. Now, you guys, I'm in very good cycling shape. And I added enough resistance there so that at the end of this little 2-song climb, I'm quite out of breath. And one of the beautiful things about group cycling is that I can cue you to get the amount of resistance at that pedal speed that feels like what I was doing. It may not be the same amount of resistance. It could be more. Maybe you're in better shape than me. It could be less. But it doesn't matter. We can subjectively get that right resistance so that we're all working at the same level. And that's one of the beautiful things. Let's get a little moderate resistance in now. And let's come up to about 77 RPM. And again, I'll give you a few seconds to just sense for the rhythm of the music here. on the rhythm or close to it. You don't have to be perfectly on it. It's hard to determine in this song, isn't it? Very few rhythm cues here. I want you to add resistance now. It feels like you could not maintain that effort for 5 minutes. 77 RPM, resistance that you could not hold for 5 minutes. Let's dial that in right now. You may be wondering, how am I supposed to know if I could hold it for 5 minutes? It's a good question, fair question. And that is the key of what we do. We learn to know our bodies. We learn to know what level of work we're doing. And as we become more in tune with our bodies, those questions are easier to answer. If you're doing what I'm doing right now, your heart rate is starting to climb. There is discomfort in the muscles of the legs. Probably sweating quite a bit now. Bring your resistance all the way down now. Let's take a drink of water. And check in. So remember, our cue there was the amount of resistance at that pedal speed that you could not hold for 5 minutes. That's a subjective measure, right? That's a subjective experience. We use that because we all have a different experience of a different amount of resistance. In exercise physiology, what we're talking about is a thing called perceived exertion. How does a person doing the work perceive their level of exertion? I skip that term. I just give you efforts like the amount of resistance at this pedal speed you could hold for 5 minutes. Or could you hold this for 20 minutes at this pedal speed, whatever it is. It's the same concept, just verbalized a little differently. Let's bring our leg speed up to 90 or so RPM. I want you to keep the resistance light. So we're spinning. It occurs to me that maybe you don't know where that term came from. Cyclists for decades have called going out for a ride, not at super hard levels of exertion. So on a flat road, they'd have a pretty moderate gear and they'd be turning their legs at about this speed. And we would call that spinning. I'm just going to do a spin today, quick spin. That's where the term came from. Johnny G and his spinning program. So just moving along a flat road. you could hold this effort for 30 minutes, easy. That's where I want you to be. All right, we're going to do a very challenging hill now. As I tell people, steep, longer hills are scary. They're definitely scary. To this day, when I start up a very long, steep hill, I'm nervous. A little worried if I can finish it, how it's going to feel, right? That's all part of hill climbing. It's all about building self-efficacy and trust in yourself. Let's dial in a very steep hill. Let's slow our legs to around 60 RPM. Now, steep hill. I would like this to be the kind of effort you could not hold for 10 minutes at 60 RPM. Again, my hands are to the middle. My belly's relaxed. Neck and the spine mostly aligned. Our gaze is just 10 feet ahead. We're breathing deeply. All right, we're going to come out of the saddle today. I want you to remember, in a RevoCycle class, when we come out of the saddle, it's because it's gotten so hard that we can't hardly pedal seated anymore. So when we rise up now, I want you to add resistance while holding this rhythm. Let's try it in 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach down, add resistance, rise up. Nice and tall, hands are relatively light on the handlebars. Chest is high. Now dial back your resistance to where you were, keeping the same rhythm, still in the hill. If you did what I did, you're almost gasping for air right now. Out of breathness scale, 1 to 10, I'm at 7 or 8. We've got about 1.5 to 2 minutes left in this hill. Let's stand one more time. Count you into it in 3, in 2, in 1. Add that resistance, rise into it. I know this is tough. My legs hurt a lot right now. Now come back down, reduce your resistance, hold the rhythm. Dial it all the way down. Good. I don't know if you can hear my breathing, but I'm at 9 out of 10 now of out of breathness. Super light, slow pedaling. This is active recovery right now. That's climbing on a bike. It's very, very hard. We only stand for a few seconds at a time. outdoors. I've been riding a very long time, and I don't think I've ever stood up out of the saddle on a hill for longer than 2 minutes. And that was out of necessity because I couldn't pedal seated anymore. That's big power output. That's making power with the muscles of your legs. That's how you get in shape on a bike. That's how you do it. When your breathing has recovered to maybe a 4 or 3 out of 10, go ahead with very light resistance. Just find the rhythm of this song. I'm going to give you a few seconds to just be present. Make sure to get your hands resting lightly, elbows slightly bent, shoulders away from the ears, belly relaxed. And if it feels comfortable, close your eyes and just feel for this rhythm. Catch yourself if your mind starts to wander, and just come back to the rhythm of the breath. This is flat road riding. If I paid you $100, you'd be able to hold this for 20 minutes or so. That's where I want us to be. So adjust your resistance if you need to. And just breathe from the relaxed belly. Slow your legs down again. This may be our hardest song of the day. We're going to envision a road we know very well, one we can easily bring to mind. We're going to use our senses, our internal sight, our internal hearing, our internal smelling to put ourselves on that road. It's got to be long and flat, and I want it to have no stoplights or stop signs, no cars. It's just you and the road. Bring your leg speed to 90 RPM. We're still at light resistance right now. Just trying to get a rhythm, trying to visualize that road. See if you can sense the texture of the road through your bike. See if you can smell the trees or the beach or the woods or the grass. Whatever's on your road, use your senses. Okay. We're going to add resistance, and we're going to go through the rest of this song. The song in total is 4 minutes, 54 seconds. We've already burned 1 minute plus. Just being present. So think to yourself 3 minutes or so. I want you to add resistance that makes 3 minutes sound extremely difficult. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, add that resistance in. Heart rate is starting to rise now. Sweat is starting to come off my forehead now. This is a good time to remind you that the pedal stroke is not an up and down motion. We don't want to be kicking at the pedals. We don't want to be stabbing down like we're climbing stairs. We want to stitch together that full circle. So we use calves and hamstrings to scrape mud off the ball of the foot at the bottom of the pedal stroke. Just a slight scraping feeling. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your resistance way down. Slow your legs. And now, check to see where your breathing is on that 1 to 10 scale. I wish you could see. I have sweat dripping off my head. My arms are dripping sweat.
Can you feel me? Like the wind moves.
We're not done yet, but we're gonna allow our bodies to recover a little bit. We just have one more hard-working song.
I'm not ready.
So drink your water now.
If you have to leave.
Pedal light resistance slowly. And notice as your heart rate is coming down. If you want to, you can sit up, stand up, and stretch your calves. That's okay. You can do that anytime you want during class.
Waiting on the light to come shine on me. Try to find my peace. Change is on the run and it's running.
One of my goals with Revo Cycle is to teach people to ride beautifully and powerfully. The two sides of the same coin. You don't have to be pedaling 120 RPM on a spin bike. In fact, you shouldn't. What we want to do is keep our cadences in the 60s, 70s or so for climbing, 80s and 90s for flat road, 100 to maybe 110 for sprinting or really fast flat road pedaling. But we always want to have enough resistance that it creates work in the muscles.
Try to find my peace.
Learning to breathe.
Changes on the run.
That's the name of this song.
And it's running toward me.
notice that your heart rate is down quite a bit now, so go ahead and bring just a little resistance in, a tiny bit. Bring the pedal speed up into the 80s or so. Perceived exertion is very low right here. We're just trying to re-engage the muscles. All right, drink a little water. We've got our finishing song, and it's going to be a challenge. First, with light resistance, bring your leg speed up to match the rhythm of the song. I'll give you 15 seconds or 20 seconds to process the rhythm and output it. It's a beautiful mind-body practice. Go ahead. If you want to, you can match my leg speed. If you have a computer on your bike, this is 92 RPM. If you don't have a computer, start to internalize how 92 RPM feels if you're on the rhythm. All right, there are two phases to this song. First is 1 minute at amount of resistance that you feel like you don't know if you could finish 1 minute. In 3, 2, 1, add that resistance and hold your cadence. And just settle in now. This is where being as present as possible is so important. If you have a hard time staying with the rhythm, that the resistance you put in takes them out. Rhythm first, then resistance. If you're like me, your legs are hurting quite a bit right now, but I'm still staying supple and smooth on the bike. Probably doesn't look like my legs are hurting, does it? All right, slow your legs down. Keep your resistance. Notice you're out of breathness. The last thing we're going to do is one all-out sprint. That means 100 or few more RPM at a resistance that you could not hold for 45 seconds. That is a sprint. In all sports, running, paddling, rowing, cycling, a sprint is defined as that thing you can do at maximal output, and you can only usually do it about 40-45 seconds. When we do this, I want you to stay seated, and I want you to stay relaxed, but increase your pedal speed and get heavy resistance. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Add the resistance. Accelerate the legs. This is extremely hard. Couldn't do it for 45 seconds. And now release your resistance and slow your legs. notice that at the end of the sprint was 9 out of 10. So as we cool down here, I want you to think back now in time to the start of our class today, 45 minutes ago. And think to yourself, were you hungry, tired, stressed, worried? And now compare to yourself right now. Very likely notice that you're much more calm now and your mind is clearer. And that's our goal here. Hard work, deep focus. I want you to pay attention now to your breathing and track as it slows. If you have a heart rate monitor on, I want you to track as your heart rate slows. That's the purpose of this cool down. Extremely light resistance, very slow pedaling, allowing the body to recover. Heart rate has gotten down on that scale we made up 1 to 10. If it's down to say a 2 or so, go ahead and join me in standing up to stretch your calves. It should feel very, very good. If your heart rate's not slow yet, just go ahead and keep pedaling slowly. And now switch your feet around. Ride. Make sure to get some water and some food when you're done. I'm going to leave you here to stretch your quads and your hamstrings. And I'll leave you with a little music for a couple minutes. As always, thank you for joining me. And we'll see you next time.